But one of the things I want to ask you about has to do with the high cost of the actual drugs. And,
Yes.
My family's dealt a lot of cancer. My mom's twin passed away from it. My aunt's my uncle. I'm actually very high risk. I want to ask you, what's your kind of free market solution to bringing the high cost of life-saving drugs down?
And that's a hard one. Yeah, I'm glad you raised it. You're going to hear more and more about this, guys. And the reason why they're raising their prices dramatically is because they can. It's because their argument is we can. We can raise prices on this. The market will bear it. People like this drug. They rely on it. Their physicians will write it. And so because we can, we do. And it's just pure profiteering.
And pharmaceutical companies that acquire an existing affordable drug that people rely on it and then turn around and charge a fortune for it, just bet on the fact that desperate people will find some way to pay for it.
I think we need to have much more transparency in what things cost so that people know what healthcare costs this country. Because I think if they knew, there would be enormous pressure put on those prices.
It was just a drug that was a generic drug off patent that was selling, I think, for $17, and a hedge fund bought the company and raised it to over $3,000. That is outrageous, and that shouldn't happen.
We need to be able to take care of our people, and the same drug that costs $60 here for a pill, you can go to another country and get it for a quarter. You know, there's a lot of manipulation that is going on.
Remember this guy about 2 weeks ago that was charging $22,000 more than it cost? Guys like that need to be dealt with. So patents are there to make sure you get your money back, but I think there's been patent abuse.
People are paying anywhere from 2 to 5 times the amount in the U.S. for the exact same drug.
The challenge is we want to have life-saving drugs get to the market. And the cost of those life-saving drugs from the beginning of the idea, the molecule or the biologic idea to get to a finished product now is double the length and double the cost than it was, say, a decade ago. So one of the ways to lower costs is to lessen the uncertainty, lower the cost, and lower the amount of time it takes to get drugs approved.